What's up, everybody? Today I have an interesting video. Today we're going to be talking about Hawk mainly, but before we get into it, make sure you leave a comment down below on this theory or any other theories you'd love to share. I love to compare our predictions together and analysis of thoughts and theories. Most importantly, please leave a comment down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Share the video if you can. I'm sure there's somebody out there you know that would need and like to see this video. And always remember to subscribe to this channel if you enjoy the channel's content. Check out some other videos if you already have not. We do really do some entertaining stuff on here. But anyway, so now let's officially get into this. So will Hawk get jumped by his ex-fellow Cobra Kais in Cobra Kai Season 4? Now, this is a theory that has popped up on some, and I honestly think if it does happen, it could possibly, or most likely, honestly, be instigated by Tori, who would want revenge on Hawk for leaving the dojo. Yeah, I think that Hawk honestly will. This is something that's very likely to happen. Will get jumped by the Cobra Kais because he was their leader and traded them and basically beat all their, in the house fight after he saved Dimitri from getting his butt beat. And you saw that, Hawk obviously, wants to change and, join Miyagi-Do as friends with Dimitri again. And we're not going to see him maybe not see him as much as a jerk in season 4, and that's why I honestly think that it could possibly be something like how Hawk got Dimitri. Possibly it could be in a street fight where there is, Cobras versus Miyagi-Do's in this next season, and Hawk's obviously in it representing the Miyagi-Do side, and they go after him the most and hurt him really bad. Maybe, I don't know what it could possibly be, but this is a theory that could definitely happen. I honestly think it could also happen just not even in the street fight, Cobra Kai's versus all Miyagi-Do's. It could honestly happen, just to Hawk, maybe like at school or something like that. They just want to get Hawk back directly, and they use at least, 5 or 6 people to jump him. And, who knows, Robbie, since him and, Tori are really close now, he could be part of this whole thing. But I honestly think that, this season they're going to be, it's just going to be like season 2 was, where you had the couples and they're kind of in the league they're on and they're too good. When I say too good, not worried about whatever Hawk's doing. Because really, truth be speaking here, Sensei Kreese definitely was not a good role model, obviously, as we all know, for the kids. But really, when Miguel in Season 3, Episode 7 came up to Hawk and said, you need to stop being a bully and join Sensei Lawrence's new JoJo and, not be like you're being right now. It's all because Sensei Kreese. Really, Hawk was a bad kid before Kreese came along. Let's be honest. I mean, and it did make him worse, I do believe. But he was already this fiery, bad kid. It already became before Kreese became their sensei. But yeah, and that's I think that Hawk honestly, but that going back to what I was saying, Robbie and Tori will probably be worried about their own. Now it could be something instigated by Tori, but I think that Robbie and Miguel, are going to be just worrying about their girls, and that's it. None of the part of that. So it'll probably be by maybe people. Kyler might be part of it since he's probably too much of a coward to take on Hawk, one-on-one. Doug Rickenberger, you know all the names. Yeah. So they need a lot because they're definitely not confident in beating Hawk if it is a one-on-one fight. But we'll end up seeing what happens there. Season 4, so anticipated. There could be so many crazy, interesting things happen this season. I'm sure. I think the main hype thing, obviously right now is Terry Silver, returning. A lot of people believe will happen. I saw that image the other day where he had the ice rink photos, and Mike Barnes. A lot of people that were speculating that was him behind Daniel in one of the photos. I don't know. I doubt that. That'll probably be in the second episode. The first episode will just be, definitely just picking up where everything left off. They don't have a big topic, to pick up where they left off on like they did at the start of season 3, off of season 2, about the whole school fight thing. They don't have a topic that big for sure. Yeah, I think that there will be some sort of controversy that happens at the ice rink, and I think that'll be in the second episode. I don't think that's Mike Barnes, though. Who knows? Terry Silver might not even come back till the 9th episode or something. Like, they might do him exactly like they did Allie, and it was over phone too. Give everybody a hint that they're coming back, and then literally not bring them back to the end of the season, which he'd just be used for the tournament. This tournament's going to be the biggest war there ever has been in the TV. Not really, but in Cobra Kai, this tournament will be the biggest war that most interesting tournament to see, or biggest war of anything in this show's history. Honestly, thinking about just maybe when Cobra Kai season 4 first drops, watching the 10th and final episode, the one with All Valley, it might, I'm not confirmed be the 10th, but I'd say most likely that. The last episode of the season, maybe I'll be able to catch up on everything by that point. Obviously, that happened throughout the season anyway. I'll tell you, Johnny and Daniel, I don't know how their new dojo is going to work. I think that they're honestly going to have to split up classes. Maybe one will teach inside since, they're more used to that, and Daniel will teach outside like he's been doing. And they'll have to close up so they don't hear what they're teaching each other. I don't know. I honestly think a lot of people were speculating about this, but I honestly think they'll all be called Miyagi-Do. They'll all obviously represent the same dojo in the tournaments. It's their, working together, as one, as dojo-wise. But, I think they're going to have, different groups of kids. They got about 20 kids right now in the dojo, so I think, and they don't obviously go out go get new recruits. We might see that for Cobra Kai again, but they'll probably take maybe 10 each, and kids will get to pick. I honestly think we'll probably see something like maybe 10 kids, or not 10 kids, obviously I already said that, but I think we'll see something maybe where one kid where you would think would be sticking to Daniel's side of, the dojo will go to Johnny's, and then we'll see one person who you would think would be in Johnny's go to Daniel's. I honestly think they'll both be connected through a friendship. I figured this out. I honestly think Dimitri, dang well the Hawk's not going to be learning that, Miyagi-Do, mumbo jumbo, as Kreese calls it. I honestly think Dimitri might even go with Hawk due to their friendship, alliance. And I honestly think that it's possible because we've seen this character definitely trying to do better now. Mitch, Chris's friend, nickname Face, or Breath, will maybe stick to Daniel's side since Chris might, has been there for a while, might not want to leave. And surprising because Chris obviously was the one who let everybody out, the main one that let everybody out of Cobra Kai when Hawk trashed the dojo, which obviously Mitch was a part of. I honestly want to see Anthony LaRusso join Miyagi-Do. I think that'd be real awesome. I think that would be real cool. Now, obviously, we know Anthony LaRusso is the show's most spoiled brat. I honestly came up with a theory a couple weeks ago, and I never really mentioned it, but since we're just talking about random stuff right now, honestly, and then I'm going to close this video out, honestly, I think that it might be possible that Anthony LaRusso, who's probably 11, supposed to be in this show now, because I think back in the season 1, which was when Anthony LaRusso maybe, had his biggest, plot within the show, biggest role. They said he was 10, or he could be 9, honestly, because Daniel and Amanda said 10 years ago we hit the mat and look what happened. So he could be 10 now. What if he was to clash with Tori's little brother, though? Anybody ever think of that? I don't think anybody has. I don't know really how that theory came to mind. I think I was watching the, I binge watched it, about 3 times now, season 3. And I probably was watching the one with Tori. I think that's what it was. Yeah, and Tori, where she clashed with her landlord, and, Kreese ended up helping her with that. And that was the one Tori's little brother was in. And I honestly thought, man, would it be so interesting if Daniel or, Anthony and this kid clash, which honestly Anthony's probably a better or worse kid than, I keep saying the wrong thing. They need to switch little brothers. Now, obviously Anthony's nothing like Tori. He's a world's biggest spoiled brat, but when it comes to just all out niceness, who's a better person, honestly, Tori's little brother's most likely better than Anthony LaRusso. So maybe they need to switch little brothers. I don't know. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Leave a comment down below. if you please, I would love to compare our predictions, analysis, theories, and thoughts on all the ones I just discussed together, or anyone you'd like to share with me. Leave a like down below if you enjoyed the video. Make sure to share the video if you can, and always remember to subscribe if you enjoyed the channel's content. Check out all the other videos if you already have not. All right, okay, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Take care. Peace.